G'day and welcome to Duckswaller Gaming and episode 32 of our Sherwood Park Farm 24-day seasons challenge. So here we are, we're back on field 20, I think it was. Let's have a look. And yes, it was 20. And pressing the wrong keys. And we're going to get our harvest our last cornfield. So what we're going to do is we're going to head off down here. We're going to do a header row, and so what we'll do is we'll use our GPS because we don't want to make a mess, as I tend to do. Whoops, wrong one. Okay. Alright, so off we go. So, hope you've had a wonderful day. We're continuing off the last lot of fields before we have to head into winter. As you can see, we have rain on the way. Rain is imminent, so I don't know how much we're going to get of this field right now, but we'll have to wait and see. So we're going to get as much of it done as we can, and then what we'll have to do is we'll have to do some animal feeding or some bio work or something like that to tide us over until the rain stops, and also when our crops dry out. Getting quite high at crops. Yeah, so we're progressing on through ready into winter. I've said it before, I'm really looking forward to winter. It should be very interesting for this length of period of time, so 24 days. So I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with snow. If we get multiple layers of snow, not sure. I'm looking at using possibly the Frase. I looked at a whole pile of different things, but nothing's really sort of stood out as the best tool to use. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to go there with that, but anyway, we'll have to wait and see. So we'll do this one manually. This will be a mess. Anyway. Yeah, so we'll just have to see how we go, but yeah, the snow should be very interesting indeed. So I know my good friend Jerry. In fact, I know in the last episode I didn't even mention my good friends or my local gaming community, so I'll get into that shortly. But my good friend Jerry has had some issues causing delays in his videos coming out. He's been away for work, and then he had internet basically not available to him. His provider basically died, or I had faults or whatever else. So yeah, we haven't seen much from Jerry lately. FK Farmer Client is still putting out some episodes. In fact, I think he put another new one out today. Today being it's 10 minutes to midnight, so it's still the 6th of November, almost the 7th. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure he put a new episode out, so I'll have to go and have a look at that and see what he's up to. But I believe he's still back in well, I think he's coming early autumn, but I could be wrong. Actually. I think he's progressed a little bit further than that now. But yeah. And then we got Reefy 1952. Again, I can't remember where he's at either, but I know he did fall behind because unfortunately his wife had a bit of a tumble, and she was off to hospital, and then he had to care for her and all that. So obviously real life comes before anything else, and so he was busy taking on the role of matriarch and carer. So to Mrs. Reefy, I hope you're recovering very well and speedily. And Reefy, I'm looking forward to you getting back onto your 24-day horse. I know you've put out a couple of Blickling videos, and I would suggest that you all go and check out Reefy and Jerry and of course my other good friends, Eustace Farmer, the guy you can blame for me being here. No, he's not my father, no, not meaning that. But yeah, he's the guy that got me into all this, and he is probably, I would still say, the best narrator of these style of games and in his storytelling and stuff like that. It is beyond reproach and certainly very funny. In fact, I'm constantly a little bit upset that he's not able to put out his videos as often as I would like him to. I do miss his videos. They're a great joy to watch. So unfortunately, you've got to stick with me. But yeah, so, and then obviously Farmer Klein. So while we're at it, we're all part of the Three Dudes Gaming Network. So the Three Dudes Gaming Network is Farmer Klein, Jerry, and Eustace Farmer, and myself being the community admin and multiplayer admin. And it's a great little community. We're very friendly, very jovial, very helpful. All things sim. So head on over, have a look-see, join up, be part of our multiplayer server. Farmer Klein and Rockhound. Rockhound's another newish member. Another modding mate and friend of the family sort of thing. A friend of Farming Simulator Fraternity, who's the maker of my wonderful truck over there, the K100. Yeah, he's recently joined. So you've got Farmer Klein, you've got Rockhound, a few of the other boys from Three Dudes, Spectre, Cows Go Moo, a couple of other boys there. They're just starting to cut their teeth and doing videos and that as well. But anyway, as I was getting to, on a Saturday evening, I think it is American time, roughly. It's Sunday morning Australian time. You can usually find them on the multiplayer server and streaming along. Yeah, that's open. The multiplayer server is open to any member of the Three Dudes Gaming Network, and you're able to, if there's spots available, head onto the server while everyone else is on there doing the recording or just in general gameplay. So please feel free to do that. All right, we're going to send him off on his merry way. Meanwhile, we'll go and see what else I've got to do now. So let's have a look. We might go grab one of our other combines and set them over to start on the canola and the soybeans. So we'll enter this one here and we'll head on, take him over. Again, I know I've hyperspaced over the place, but anyway, it is what it is. Alright, so again, as I said in the last episode, these are stick modded combines. This is the Caterpillar, which is obviously based on the New Holland. Well, I'm assuming it is. Stevie, please feel free to correct me if it's not. They're wonderful mods. So basically, Stevie's just reskinned them, as far as I can tell, or some of them. Updated power plants, capacities, all that sort of stuff. Just tweaked some of them where it needs to be tweaked. And anyway, I've not noticed in the last video, I've somehow missed these altogether. And I found them just in time for broad acres. So having a combine with a capacity of 60,000 litres, while it may not be ultra realistic, it's a big time saver for a big map like broad acres being a 16 times map. So yeah. Now I just had a brain fart. Have I got the right header for soybeans? I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah. So we're going to get stuck into it with these harvesters. Bringing in. Oh, bit too much on the steering there. Okay. Now what we might do with this, guys, we might set up. Oops. We might just set him up on. Courseplay actually, just for something to do. So what we'll do is we'll quickly do that. Fire up our header. Now we'll set up our courseplay. So we're going to go to harvesting, set up. We're on field 8. Oops, can't make that. Bring that back. Starting location. I'm going to have my starting location set to current vehicle position, return to first point. No, I'm going to do 3 headlands. Headland corners smooth. So this is a new option too. You can choose how you're going to do your headlands. So I'm going to do smooth on this one, and I might do the next one on turn, so we can just see what the difference is. I've only got the one. So as I was saying in the last episode, they've changed the way you can do multiple combines in your Combine Convoy. So down here, multiple tools, I've only got the one, or I could select that, and you can see it adds the total width, so it tells you what the total width is going to be. Anyway, so we're not going to fuss around with that. So that's our course. So we'll generate a course. There we go. So we'll, yeah, it looks okay to me. In here, we've got no offsets, that's right. That's all good. Speed, turn speed, field speed, not going to need to change that. Fuel save options activated, which is fine. We'll put it on four-wheel drive always. Turn on fuel activated, that's fine. Drive on it there, that's not going to make any difference. Align with first waypoint. Waypoint, I don't know what that is. Alright. We'll save this one. So we'll go F8 harvest wide cat. Okay, come across. So the other thing I was saying about was Combine Convoy, which is activated through here, but obviously we're not going to use that because we aren't running a Combine Convoy. Stop during unloaded, we'll have that as activated, but this thing will probably end up doing this whole field. Okay, so what we're going to do now is unfold because it told me to. We'll turn him on. Now with Courseplay, I don't know if it's fixed with this later version, but you always tend to have a bit of a problem when you started off that it sometimes wouldn't find the start of the course and going loops and all that sort of stuff. Nearest waypoint, and we'll drive course. And away he goes. Right, so we can leave him to do that, and what we can do now is we can go off and find something else to do. What do we got? So the other one is sitting at 42%. So I'm going to do that. Alright, what else we got to do? I might just take the Silverado and return that back to the farm because I didn't return that before. Speaking of Rockhound, you may have seen it before, but here is his latest mod for public consumption. This is the POW MIA K100. Fantastic K100 model, Kenworth model. So it's the same as basically what I've got for my Dux Worley one. It's also the same as what he's done for Doughboy and Farmer Klein. I think Spectre's now got one as well. But yeah, no, it's fantastic unit. So I'm going to do a mod review on this. I'm actually just waiting on my good friend Eustace, who's going to do one as well. I think he's got sort of thinking on the same lines of what I am with how to do the review. So I'm just going to wait for him to do that. But anyway, so yeah, you get that one on PCSG. So while we're talking about PCSG, PCSG.UK is the other community group that I'm a part of, and that's a wonderful group headed up by Wonko. A whole pile of really good YouTubers over there, apart from the guys from Three Dudes who are also over there. You have Wonko himself, you have Reefy 1952, you have Icelandic Farmer, you have Rubber Burner, Johnny V, Big Johnny D, Delta Bravo Productions is over there too, I believe. I mean, look, most of the guys you probably know through not necessarily just my channel, but the channels and the people that I associate with this game, they are over there. They have a great mod repository. They're exclusively the holders of Stevie's back catalogue of mods, if not necessarily his current ones, but they have got the current ones here as well. In fact, that's where I found the combines eventually. Yeah, so head on over there. It's another great community. All the mods that go up there are tested by a testing group in the community, and so you know that when you download a mod from there, it's been tested by other gamers to make sure it actually does meet all the criteria that we set at PCSG, or Wonko sets at PCSG. and that it's safe to download. I mean, it's not a malware site. It's not a site that's basically all set basically to maximise gaming, advertising revenue, all that sort of stuff. So it's there to provide a service for you guys as simulation enthusiasts, just like us. So so feel free, please come over there and join up over there. There is also a PCSG multiplayer server, and the boys get on there quite regularly as well. So no, feel free. All right. So the web address for both of those groups is down below in the comment section. So certainly come over there and say g'day. All right. So we'll blow that away. Where are we up to now? Corn is still being brought in. I'll have a look at the map and see how far he's through. Yeah, not too far. Up here, he's powering through field 8. Won't be too long and he'll be finished up at field 8. So what we need to do is get a tractor and trailer up there for field 8. I don't think we're going to need one of the trucks. So we'll head over here. We'll grab one of our Dux Orly Zerions. Don't mind the red with the green writing on it, actually. I think it was quite effective. But hey, I would say that because it's my tractor. Anyway, come back here and get our Penta. And we'll head over there and get unload that combine. Turn off the all-wheel steering while on the roads. And we'll make it a bit quieter. Alright. Away we go. So we're still, oh, it's no different to yesterday, to the last episode, is it? Well, actually, no, we're now down to 11 days. Sorry, what are we down to? 7 days. Down a week today. It's just gone past midnight. 1 week to go until we get the Platinum DLC. So certainly looking forward to that. And cut our teeth into cutting some sugar cane and play on that new, I think, what was it, South American map or something. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. What will be probably more interesting to see is the diversity of maps that come out now from our great modding community for the game. So that's probably going to be more exciting, realistically. I mean, let's face it, the first thing I'm going to do is, on Broad Acres being the Australian map, I'm going to get a whole pile of sugar cane and plant it up. I mean, obviously I've got to wait for Ben and the boys to get it set to run that, but that's what we'll do anyway. Alright. Oh, he's obviously done his first narrow run, has he? Is that a game save or is that a crash? And we're back. We had a game crash. Anyway, didn't lose much. It was just seems to be when the save game kicks in that we lose our game occasionally. But anyway, so this guy has continued on, and he's almost finished. So we can get up here and be ready to unload. And then once we've done this, that will be pretty much this episode. We'll actually empty the other combine that the AI worker is currently using in field 20, and then we'll pretty much be done for this episode just before the rain gets in, hopefully. I'm hoping we finish this field at least before the rain hits. Let's have a look at the weather, the skies. Yeah, looks like we may be okay. I'm going to do 2 runs. Come on, keep going. There's one thing with these the harvesters from Stevie. They're a little bit quicker. I think it was a 10 km an hour increase. So it's just basically double, so from 10 to 20 for operating speed in the field. Which, okay, yeah, no, it may not be realistic, but particularly for like when we're going to be on Broad Acres, it makes a huge difference. Where you're going to be spending 5 or 6 hours of real time trying to harvest one of the medium-sized fields, let alone the big 730 or 50 hectare fields. So, alrighty. So do that to finish this field. So we'll collect our, what we're going to have about 25,000 litres of soybeans. Go unloading, because if you set to stop, he'll just stop and won't unload. Now okay. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Seriously? Alright, doofus. Now, what we did say is courseplay. We didn't say it was smart courseplay. So all we'll do is we'll just unload them. Alright. And then what we'll do is we'll take both of these back up to the farm. We'll head on over and empty the other combine, and then that will probably be it for today's episode. For episode, what are we on? 32, I think it was. Alright, fold him up. Should have unfolded instead of lowering, but anyway, fair enough, good enough. Come up with it. Alright, so we'll him up. Now, that's the other thing I was actually going to say. I think that's something I was going to have a bitch about. Follow me. I don't know if anyone else has found the same thing, but I don't know there's been an update to it lately or anything, but I seem to have more and more trouble with Follow Me going berserk, as in the trailing vehicles or whatever they are and wherever they are, just going into their zigzag pattern and crashing and causing general mayhem. Oh, here comes the rain. Just in time. Yeah, so anyone else finding that same problem with Follow Me? Let me know. I'd certainly be interested, because it's driving me bonkers sometimes. So, alright, so we'll increase him to 29. The tractor seems to be following alright. We'll get these guys in undercover, offload the soybeans, hopefully before the rain hits, and then we'll unload the other combine with its corn again, hopefully before the rain hits. Although by the time we get up here, I think I'll be fighting the rain. Mind you, it's not that bad, because the rain doesn't affect our grains like it does our grass and hay. So here we go. Rain's coming. Mind you, I mean, it's nice to have these sort of weather effects in the game. I mean, it's, and of course the seasons mod makes it all the more important as to when you do or don't get rain. So, so yeah, just be thankful we've got it, I suppose. I mean, it could be another game, couldn't it? A couple of them that have come out that are nothing like this, or that are coming out that probably not going to be anything like this. But anyway, we won't dwell on those. We'll just be thankful for what we have here. Right, so we'll clear that off, get rid of that. And so I've had a bitch about Follow Me, and this time he's functioned perfectly, hasn't he? Anyway, that's all good. It's all good. So what we'll do is we'll stop him there, bring the harvester in, put him under cover. Well, not really under cover, is it? Because the rain goes through the roof. Alright, head on over here, empty the soybeans into the silos. go. Oh, always do that. Always forget. Need to put a sign up. Wait. Alright. So he's all finished there, so we'll just he can stay out there on the rain, give him a bit of a wash. Alright, now we'll hyperspace over to here. So obviously he's not going to do any more at the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this load and empty it. We're going to empty the combine, and then that'll be it for this episode. And we'll continue on in the next episode. Oh, that was lucky. Alright. Ouch. Unload him. That one's full, which is what I thought it was. That's okay. So we'll just move along. Pop out. I'll unload him. Oh, wait. Okay. We've got 40,000 litres. Anyway, so while we're doing this, I might as well start doing the normal goodbyes and all that sort of stuff. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did enjoy the episode, please hit that like button. It just gives me a good indication as to how I'm going with the series and how I'm going with my general videos, and keeps me encouraged to keep on coming back. I would like to thank all my subscribers, both new and old, especially the new ones I've had join me recently. I hope you are enjoying the channel. And if you're not already a subscriber, please feel free to press that subscribe button. If you don't like what you see, that's fine, not a problem at all. But please, if you're going to press the dislike button, just drop me a note. I don't care if you fan me, either way, but just let me know what it is you don't like particularly. It's very easy to sit there and put a like or a dislike on someone, but like a lot of people, we just want to improve in what we're doing, and unless you give us that feedback, we don't know what it is that we can do to improve. So I should have the covers on those now, which I do. Yeah, so yeah, feel free. And of course, like I said, please, if you haven't already, go and check out my good friends Eustace Farmer and Grizzly Bear Sims. Go check out Reefy. Check out all the boys, and a lot of them are listed down below in the comments down below. Check them out. Have a look at their 24-day seasons challenge. Farmer Klein, for instance, and all the other stuff they bring to the gaming genre. Because there's a diverse range of presentation styles and medium and all that sort of stuff, and it's certainly well worth watching. Particularly Eustace and Jerry, their role play series and all that are fantastic. So please go check them out. And when you do check them out, make sure again you leave them a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you don't already do so. Alright, so the rain has well and truly set in for now, so we'll see how long that lasts. If it lasts too long, then the only thing we'll be doing is feeding our animals, and that'll be for the next episode. Although it is getting early evening, not late evening, so we might end up just fast forwarding through the night and seeing where we're at in the morning for the next episode. So yeah, I think I'll do that. So the next episode you'll come back on day 12, the halfway point of autumn, and we'll progress on from there. So hopefully we'll be able to finish off that cornfield, get our soybeans, rest of our soybean, canola and sunflower crops in, and then we can start prepping and being ready for winter in earnest. Hopefully we'll have some more grass to mow soon too. Alright, so unload there. Thanks very much for watching, and as I said, please press the like button or the subscribe button or both, and I hope you enjoyed being with us today, and we will see you again next time we're on Sherwood Park Farm. Until then, I'm Duxwell at Duxwell Gaming, and I bid you a farewell. Alright, see you later. Bye.